I very naively thought that Nuni Torres getting contact dermatitis from Beetle's gel polish was going to be the nail in the coffin that was going to finally make people see the light and understand that anyone of any skill level can be harmed by this product, allegedly, and that there is just something seriously wrong with this formula, allegedly. But no, instead, what it taught me is how deeply committed people are to defending absolute garbage. As some of you may remember, Nuni Torres was a pretty big supporter of Beetles, parroting the same point that it was just user error. Naturally, a lot of his fan base are also Beetles fans, but I really thought that watching it happen to him was going to make them change their minds, but instead, people are just accusing Nuni Torres of user error. Let's just sit with that for a minute, because regardless of how you feel about Nuni, the one thing you really can't come for is his work. That man has some of the most perfect application I've ever seen. And people would rather accuse him of misusing the product than believe that there's actually just a problem with it. And it's not even just Nuni. If you peruse my comment sections, there are thousands of people who have been hurt by this brand, allegedly, and who have the exact same story as me, that did their nails with no issue for many years, and the first time that they touched Beetles, it was over. When thousands of people are saying the same thing, logically, wouldn't you think that there just is actually a problem? And then somebody commented, just because he's a master nail tech doesn't exempt him from making errors. Absolutely. But that is not the argument that you guys think it is, because you realize that what you're saying is that this is so bad that even someone who rarely ever makes errors and who has the most perfect application ever can still get it. Do you guys honestly believe that you have better application than Nuni Torres? This is unprecedented levels of delusion. And I would say I digress, but I do not digress, and I will never digress until this company fixes their dang formula instead of spending all their money on marketing, which clearly is working out very well. At this point, I am going to keep making my content on this for the people that do have the sense that just don't know any better. But for the rest of y'all who know exactly what is wrong with this brand, and of course, because you're commenting all of this in a video where I fully explain it, and you still choose to not just use it, but defend them anyway, by all means, give yourselves contact dermatitis. Because for some of y'all, that truly is the only way you're going to learn and you're going to stop. I just hope that it's you and not your sister or your mother or whoever other person's nails you do in your life and whose health you are willing to risk for some random unknown reason. Because it can't be money, because I have presented multiple brands that are just as affordable as Beetles and 50 times better. So what is it? Is it ego? I just have one more question for y'all. How much is Beetles paying you? Because I have to believe that that is the reason that so many people are adamantly defending this company with their last breath and not willful ignorance. Not that makes it much better, but at least if you're getting a bag out of it, I can somewhat better understand rather than just crusading for some shady company that couldn't care less about you for free. So how much? Inquiring minds want to know. Then I get a comment saying that Beetles has never lied, when I have an entire playlist of them lying. Oh, you can't make this stuff up. And you know what? I don't even need to say allegedly for this part, because this is on camera. This is verifiable. It's on camera that the SDS doesn't match the ingredients on the back of the bottle. It's all there. You can see it with your own two eyes. So how are you going to tell me that they've never lied? Seems like you would be a perfect fit to work at that company. Have a nice day.